Hey guys, today we're going to quickly look at what is a proxy server. Um, so I'm the founder of proxiesapi.com. So I sort of know what I'm talking about. Let's get into it. Basically, let's just visualize it. Let's go for the visuals. If this is you and you being on the internet means at any point in time you have an IP address which is unique to you, like a fingerprint, which is unique to you across the web, across the world. There is no other IP address which will have the same exact value. These are four, up to sort of three-digit values. It could be 66.77.168.239. That could be an IP address, right? I'll tell you quickly how to find the IP address. It's no secret what your IP address will be right now. And so when you access uh, the web, your computer will access the internet directly in most cases. But a proxy server is like a proxy in college, right? Who sits in for you. So a proxy server actually takes your request. Let's say you want to go to youtube.com and YouTube is not allowed in your country for some reason. Then you can use a proxy server which is located in another country which has YouTube, and ask the proxy server to get you YouTube. And the proxy server will then access youtube.com and simply proxy that information, relay that information uh, to you. And it sounds very complicated, but Chrome and the entire Mac and Windows subsystem actually supports proxy servers, so you don't have to worry. Once you set it, you can easily forget it. So that's a proxy server. And so what is your proxy right now? If you want to find your current IP address, you just have to go and Google what's my IP address. That's the big secret, guys. And immediately it will show you what's your current IP address. You don't even have to go to a website for this. Google itself, because so Googled a lot. Google itself will show you this. And so you can see that this is, people can tell. So what's the problem with that? Problem with that is web servers can tell that you are the same person who came before. They store everything. So they store your IP address. They can see it like Google does. And therefore, based on that, they can restrict your usage. Right? They could say, oh, you can, New York Times, for example, restricts you to about 5 articles per week or something like that. Can block you entirely because of government restrictions. In many countries, in China and even in India, many websites are not allowed to be accessed. So that's what I mean when can block you based on location. Right? So it's not just the web server that blocks you; it can even be the government blocking you through the ISPs, and can hide information based on location. So certain, for example, Netflix, if you don't access it, if you access from the US, you will get a different set of movies, and if you access from India, you'll get a different set of movies. To overcome all this, we can use proxy servers. So you can overcome usage restrictions, you can overcome IP blocks, overcome location-based blocking. For example, service like Hulu and Pandora people use in different countries, even though they're only there for the US. And apart from regular general browsing, you can use it for large-scale operations like web crawling and web scraping. We are a web scraping company, right? For example, large networks like Yelp, Amazon will block you if you keep scraping them using bots. After a while, so this is, for example, very famous. If you're Yelp blocked, this is what you're gonna get from Yelp after a few requests. So to overcome that, you need two types of services. If you're for general browsing, you can use, I would recommend a service called Setup VPN, which is the largest VPN network. VPN means that virtual private network. That means it's a virtual network you created for yourself, which doesn't really exist. And for web scraping, you can use our service Proxies API if you are a developer. It's a rotating proxy service. Using Proxy API is simple. We have 1,000 API calls completely free right now, and you can see how you can just do a curl command if you're a developer, call our API endpoint, put your API key in, which will give once you register for free, and put the URL that you want to access, right? And so we will access it for you and give you back the data, and you can do whatever you want with it. Go to proxiesapi.com, get your free API key, and just do this line and test it for yourself. Thank you.